Hello, everyone. It's the mayor of Palm Beach Plantation. I hope you all enjoyed last night's HOA meeting of the members who pay their dues, the members of our association called Palm Beach Plantation. I was proud to see so many members in attendance last night. I'm so proud that I'm still wearing my shirt. Well, members, I want to discuss something with you. I got a certified mail today by the attorney of Palm Beach Plantation. And I'd like to share with you the letter that I just received in the mail today. Certified. How about that? We only get certified mail from the attorney. But all other types of mail from the HOA, it's always uncertified, and we can never seem to find it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to violations. I've had that problem. Here we go. Notice in demand to cease and desist related to your defamatory remarks and nuisance comment. Oh, conduct. I thought they meant comment. It's nuisance conduct. It's hard to read through these glasses, you know. All I see is red, white, and blue when I'm reading this cease and desist letter. So please excuse me, okay? It's so hard for me to see this. Ready? Dear Mr. Turi, this law firm represents Palm Beach Plantation Homeowners Association, Inc. Hereinafter referred to as the association. Ooh, the association. Please direct any communication or correspondence in response to the undersigned. I'll get to that. The undersigned. This serves as to your written notice to cease and desist from making any further defamatory remarks from any nuisance comment about and or against the association. Nuisance conduct. Sorry, I have a little phlegm in my throat there. Let me read that sentence over again. This serves to your written notice to cease and desist from making any further defamatory remarks or from any nuisance comment about and or against the association, its property manager, and its vendors. The association has advised me that you have been making wholly inappropriate, inaccurate, and defamatory remarks and statements in your YouTube vids and other posts, which include untruthful and unsubstantiated statements about the association, property manager, vendors, or its board of directors, which lack any factual support or merit. When do I ever make any videos that lack any factual or support and merit? Any untruthful shit that they're talking about? When do I ever make any videos that are untruthful? When I make a vid, I'm showing you exactly what the problem is, like the bad grass or the low lakes or whatever else it is that I'm filming about this hood. So I'm telling you and I'm showing you at the same time. So it says that it lacked any factual support or merit. I don't know what the hell that means, guys, but the association is speaking to me right now. I better continue reading. Your remarks cast a negative light on the board of directors and association by stating that they are lying, liars, stealing, are crooks, or even fucktards, amongst other profanity-laced comments. When the fuck can't I call somebody a fucktard in the United States of America if I think that they're a fucking fucktard? Fucktards! Man, these legal letters really make me fucking annoyed. This continued action in words will no longer be tolerated. They put that in bold writing with underline. They put it in bold writing and underline, saying it would be no longer tolerated. The association will no longer tolerate my nuisance conduct. Whoa! The association recognizes that you are entitled to express your opinions about the association and its operation and maintenance of the property. But the most recent correspondence have been defamatory in nature and are actionable under law. Also, you have been sending multiple repetitive emails to the property manager and individual board members, which rises to the level of nuisance and harassment. Well, thank you, association, for recognizing my First Amendment rights and how I'm allowed to say fucktard all I want. Hey, everybody, I'm dealing with a bunch of fucktards over here. Your defamatory remarks and harassing conduct are actionable and a nuisance to the association and its members. I'm sorry, how many members, huh? Because my truthful rants on my YouTube vids or my emails that I send sharing my truthful YouTube vids showing the truth, what's going on in this fucking HOA, may upset the board members and Betty. All right? But what? Am I harassing the freaking members of this neighborhood? Not liking my nuisance activity, so they say? Because there's a lot of members here, my neighbors, who appreciate what I'm doing. There's a lot of members here that like what the mayor is doing for the hood. Like when I fixed the flooding problem here. Does everybody forget what happened when we flooded? And then I made sure that all that was fixed in this hood so we don't ever flood again? Does the members remember that? And I'm sure the members appreciate that. So, you know what I'm trying to say, guys. It's including the members, too, that I am, you know, not making them too happy. The members of our association. But I'm telling you right now, I got more friends in this neighborhood than enemies. There's more people that like the mayor than don't. Anybody who's outspoken like me will always have enemies. I understand that. I just had a brick thrown at my truck window the other day. I know I'm going to piss somebody off. But that's what happens when you express your First Amendment fucking rights in this country called America. And Palm Beach Plantation. We do live in America, you know. Thank God. Your defamatory remarks and harassing conduct are actionable and a nuisance to the association and its members. How many? 10? 15? I don't know. How many people find what I do is a nuisance? You know? Are you going to call the nuisance police on me? Because I was arrested for disorderly conduct before. But now is there such a thing called, I don't know, nuisance conduct? We're going to arrest you for nuisance conduct? Is that underneath disorderly conduct? Mr. Turry, put your hands behind your back. You're being arrested for being a nuisance. Is that what's coming next? Is the mayor going to be arrested for being a fucking nuisance in America? Huh? Speaking his mind? You are prohibited from causing nuisance per Article 10 of the Declarations. I gotta read those declarations again, because I didn't see too much shit about nuisance behavior in my dark declarations that I filled out. All right? I'll go check that out, and I will read that and get back with you. All right? It's been a long time since I got out my handbook from 2006 from Palm Beach Plantation. All right? This conduct also amounts to a tortuous interference of contract and business relations with the association vendors, including its property manager. I don't know what the word tortuous means, so I'm not even going to leave a comment about that question there, all right, or that statement. Not leaving a... If I don't know the word, I can't give a rebuttal, all right? I wish lawyers would use more simpler words. You know what I'm saying? Why can't lawyers use some fucking simpler words like fucktards, huh? If they used words that made more sense, we'd understand what the fuck the lawyers are talking about. You know what I'm saying? You get paid all this money. By the way, how much money did this cost? How much money did this HOA spend to have this law firm, our HOA attorney, to send me this letter? I'm going to send in a what do you call that shit? A public records request to find out how much this letter cost, just like I did when Wanda, you know, had Mr. Rosin send me some letters trying to stop me from getting that footage at the clubhouse. All right, I'm gonna go send a public records request and find out how much this lawyer just got paid for this stupid, you know, infringement of my rights as an American citizen who pays his dues. Letter. Yeah, I'll have 10 business days to get that response back, how much we just paid for this fucking letter. All right? Demand is hereby made that you immediately cease and desist from asserting or making any and all defamatory remarks and statements against the association, its board of directors, its property managers, and its vendors. What, I can't say that Brightview sucks and they do a shitty job cutting my grass no more? I can't say that Allied Universal does a shit job protecting my community? I can't say any of this shit that's true? What? Also, you are now put on notice to discontinue your harassing conduct, including sending harassing and repetitive emails on the same subject on the board of directors, the property manager, and its vendors. Well, I send so many because Betty never responds to me anyway. That's why I send so many. She responds to my wife when it comes to collecting $592. But in response to me, Betty never responds to me. So I have to send so many emails so hopefully people will see what the hell I'm trying to say. Because it seems like everybody tries to ignore the mayor. So I have to make repetitive shit all day long. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, Betty doesn't respond to me. Failing the immediate ceasing of your defamatory statements and nuisance behavior, the association will seek injunctive relief to require you to cease in conduct and defamatory remarks, injunctive relief to force your compliance with the declaration and halt nuisance and harassing conduct, damages for defamation, libel, and slander. Now, let's talk about this damages for defamation, libel, and slander. Since 2012, guys, when have I ever lied to anybody about anything what I've said on my YouTube channel? When have I ever said to anyone that they were stealing or they're crooks? Huh? When did I ever say that anyone was stealing or they're crooks on our board or anyone in this hood? If I had to say that someone was stealing, I'd have to have some proof. Now, wouldn't I? Where in any video have I ever made or any email that I ever sent said that they were stealing and they're crooks? I don't do that, guys. I only send out the facts. And since 2012, that's 7 years later, nobody has sued me because I've never said any kind of defamatory fucking shit. I don't lie. I can prove how many liars have lied about me who was running the show before. Ain't that white? Ain't that right? All the old board members and all the shit that went down at the clubhouse. I have all the freaking footage and the restraining order and all the bullshit that happened. The checks that were written to people who live in our neighborhood who were lawyers to try to shut me up from getting that clubhouse footage. You guys are going to tell me that I'm a liar? I can prove in 2 seconds that you guys are fucking liars. You know? I'm sick of this shit. I don't lie, and I only speak the truth on YouTube. If I put it out there, I have the video to back it up, and I'm never going to say anything about people who are stealing or thieves or whatever. And if it's out there, I want to see it, guys. I want to see where the fuck I did that. All right? Because wouldn't I be sued a long time ago? The minute I accuse somebody of stealing, that's pretty big shit there, man. That is big time. If you go around saying that someone's stealing, where are the cops? How come I'm not calling the cops? How come no one's getting arrested? You know? And then now somebody's saying that I said that? That I said that somewhere? I have a problem with that, guys. It's right here. Your remarks cast a negative light on the board of directors and association by stating that they are lying, liars, stealing, and crooks, and even fucktards. It's all right there. Now, I've called them fucktards plenty of times before, just like people call me fucking names too. Why can't I call people fucktards now? Huh? I mean, I think there's a lot worse names I can call the people who are running the show here in this hood. They can call me names too, man. That's freedom of speech. That's my opinion. They're all fucktards, all right? Now, as far as liars, I'm calling Betty a liar. And I'm going to continue calling Betty a liar because of something that happened on the phone call when I made to her. Dan Thomas called me up one day and asked me about a situation that's going on with the house in front of my hood in New Hope. He said that there's rumors going around that there's a motorcycle shop going on over there, and can I find out more about it? So I did my investigation work, all right? I went over and talked to the gentleman who bought the house at the same time as me. He paid over $600,000 just like I did, and they've been paying the dues all along. I found out he had a hobby. He didn't have no shop. So since Dan Thomas got me involved with that nonsense, all right, I called up Betty, and I said, Betty, all right, this is when I was on talking terms with Betty. Called up Betty, and I said, Betty, what's going on over here with the motorcycle guys? It's no shop. Leave them alone. They're fine. All right? I guess that's not the answer that Betty wanted to hear. Betty told me, this is none of your business, and she hung up the phone on me. All right? When Betty hung the phone up on me, I was very taken back about 1,000 feet. I said, why is someone hanging up the phone on me, especially somebody who I pay to work for me, and especially somebody that the president of the board just got me involved, and now you're telling me that this is really none of my business, but this whole fucking hood is my business since I pay my dues, and I'm a homeowner. Is Betty a homeowner here? Why is it Betty's business, but it's not my business? Is Betty a homeowner in Palm Beach Plantation? Does she pay her dues here? But all of a sudden, it's none of the mayor's business what's going on after the president of the board just got me involved? So, reason why I'm calling Betty a liar, because fast forward 6 months later, I stopped her in front of my house, and I said, hey, Betty, This is when she was giving out all those violations, and the whole neighborhood was going nuts with, I've never seen so many violations in my life, you know? I said, she drove in front of my house, and I said, with her little cart, whatever, and I think the maintenance guy was with her, too. I said, hey, Betty. Yeah, the maintenance guy was with her. I said, Betty, remember when I called you on the phone and you hung up on me? You know, about that whole situation with the motorcycle house at the end of our street? Betty said, I never hung up on you. And then from that day forward, I knew she was a liar. All right? So my hand on the Bible, I will swear, under oath, what I just told you is true. I will even swear on my kids' lives. All right? Betty lied to me. I can't stand liars, and once you're a liar, you're always a liar. In my opinion. Now, maybe you'll go to jail someday if you're a liar, and you'll be born again, you know, and then you'll find God. You know, maybe I'll give you a second chance in the future if you stop lying. I'm not talking about you, Betty, but maybe some people, if they ever do something bad, when I say once a liar, always a liar, you know, maybe you can change your ways. But I haven't lied since I lived here since 2006. I haven't lied since I started making videos since 2012 here. Where is the lawsuits coming from me? Because I know I pissed off the other boards too a long time ago that Dan liked what I was doing. Now President Dan, he liked what I was doing back then to get him in power. I was doing the same stuff, calling out the truth to the old board, to Don Corrado, Juan Navarro, all those fucktards back then, all right? I was doing the same shit back then that I am now. But all of a sudden now the board has a problem because I'm coming after them for the indiscrepancies that I'm finding out that's going on in the hood with the kind of communications that they're sending out through Bete. And one, for instance, is the lake level situation, all right? That's one for instance. I can make many for instances, you know, but that's just one, but at least I back it up with my videos, don't I? I don't defame nobody. How come they didn't sue me back then? They sent me cease and desist letters back then trying to shut me up. It just pissed me off even more. Did I ever get a lawsuit? No. No, nothing ever happened. They just tried to shut me up. These letters don't shut me up, guys. These letters make me talk even more. I hope you realize that. These letters make me want to even shout even louder than ever before about how fucked up Palm Beach Plantation is. Don't you love America? I do. Freedom of speech. Hey, you like my lips? I got nice, luscious lips, don't I? All right. Damages for breach of declarations for nuisance and harassing comments. They're all truthful comments, and I'm not harassing nobody, you know? I don't harass people, man. I send out numerous emails because, I don't know, I got numerous shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Damages for tortuous interference of contract in business relationship with the association vendors. Again, I don't know what the hell the word tortuous means, but I'm going to tell you right now, all right? When a vendor like the Allied United Rover girl stopped in front of my house, and I waved her down. She stopped for me. I was right in front of my home. And I asked her if she saw anything suspicious that happened the night before or a couple nights before at my home. She goes, I wasn't working. All right? So she says, let me get Brianna on the phone and see if she saw anything funny. All right? So when this girl gets Brianna on the phone, and we're on speakerphone now, all right? This girl goes, hey, did you see anything funny or suspicious that happened over here in New Hope on the cul-de-sac, 9097 New Hope? That's what the Grover said that was parked in front of my house to Brianna. And Brianna goes, oh, is that the mayor's house? She knows me by the mayor. I never met that girl before. I never introduced myself to her before. Then Brianna proceeded to say, after she already knew that I was on the loudspeaker, because I said, yeah, it's the mayor's house. So she knew that I was listening. I said, yes, it's the mayor's house, all right? She replied, Betty said not to entertain anything that the mayor has to say and to drive away. That's what Brianna said over the speakerphone to this guard and me. Betty said not to entertain anything the mayor has to say and to drive away. Do you know how upset that made me? So that's when I sent the emails out to everybody telling everybody what just happened, because I have to document the truth every time I see it and exactly when it happened. I wrote that email maybe not more than a half an hour, maybe an hour after that shit went down in front of my house. You know? So that's all the truth. I'm not allowed to talk to vendors that I pay for. I'm not allowed to talk to vendors in America who are human beings in this free country. I'm not allowed to talk to people who are working for me with my dues that I'm paying in my neighborhood, and they're in front of my house, and I can't ask them a simple question if they saw anything funny, because I have a police report that happened 2 days before of somebody throwing a brick at my fucking truck. So I can't ask the guard if they saw anything suspicious, because that's their job. That's their job, to drive around here and notice shit. You know what I'm saying? But now they're telling me that I can't be talking to vendors in front of my house. This shit blows me away, guys. You know? I film everything I do. And I want any of you guys, if you have any footage of me doing something I shouldn't be doing, please send it to me. So I don't have the nuisance fucking police coming to arrest me. You know what I'm saying? Almost done with this letter. The association will also seek reimbursement of attorney's fees and costs as prevailing party pursuant to the section blah, 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 Florida statutes and the declarations. It ends off in bold letters. Please govern yourself accordingly. Please govern yourself accordingly. Please govern yourself accordingly. I've always governed myself accordingly, guys. Always. Even the night that I was sitting at that clubhouse and I called the police. You know, I was governing myself accordingly back then. I was governing myself so accordingly that when I called the cops, they told me to go home because they couldn't get the video footage to prove what I was saying was right. Because the HOA didn't want to release said footage. Sorry, I had some beer earlier and it's coming up now. Sorry. So, I always govern myself accordingly around here. I can't deal with fucktards who lie about me. Alright? And I always governed myself accordingly when I knew people were fucking lying about me. Which I can prove what happened back then. Alright? With the old board. I can prove everything that happened around here. With now videotape, because they coughed up that footage. And what people wrote about me on a restraining order petition. Saying what I supposedly did to them in the clubhouse. I can prove how many fucktard liars are around here trying to just fuck me for whatever reason. I've always spoke the truth, but I got fucktards lying about me. You know? I'm getting tired of it, guys. I am not going to stop telling the truth. And I'm not going to stop dealing with all you fucktards that want to lie about me. Because I'll just continue showing the truth and bringing out all the facts to fucking... Yeah. To just fucking bring out everything to the truth, you fucktards. Alright? Sick of liars. I don't lie. And that's the truth. And if any of you guys caught me in a lie, please send it my way. Because I want to see exactly what you saw that I have no idea what happened. Alright? Show me where I fucking lied in the past about something in this hood. Show me. Please govern yourself accordingly. Please govern yourself accordingly. Please govern yourself accordingly. Thank God I live in the United States of America, because I have a chance to fight back the fucktards that are trying to fuck me here in this hood that I pay my dues on. I pay my motherfucking dues to get fucked with, and I'm sick of it. And I wish my camera would stay straight whenever I get angry and move my head. But you guys know why I wear a camera on my head, and this is exactly why. Because I have people saying here that I'm saying slanderous shit, all right? And I'm getting legal letters. You guys wonder why I have a camera on my head all the time. Because I've gotten way too many of these in the past, and I know exactly what that's all about, all right? You're saying shit that's not true here on this letter, and I want to see where I'm saying slanderous shit about people, all right? Bring it. My YouTube vids or emails. Where am I slandering anybody? That's not how the mayor rolls, all right? I don't lie. My track record proves it for itself. I mean, how many years have I been doing this, guys? How many years that I've proven people that they're liars? Huh? I got it. I got all the evidence you need to fucking look at my track record that this mayor does not lie. All right? All right, guys. I'm spoken enough. And I got to go get another beer. All right? So, nice letter you sent me, fucktards. And I'm the mayor of fucking Palm Beach Plantation. And don't forget it. Combo over. Yo.